I would do anything to find Dad, even if it means crawling through the guts of the Museum of Technology and coming face to face with legions of super mutants. The thought makes my stomach twist. But what choice do I have? 3 Dog says the airwaves matter. He says when people hear the truth, they remember why they keep fighting. If I can find the broadcast dish, or whatever wrecked piece of transmitter gear they need, and get it into his hands, then maybe his voice will reach farther. Message from the Vault Kid who would not give up might be the kind of thing that makes others stand up and fight. That is worth the risk. I wonder why Dad ever came this far east to begin with. Was he looking for someone? Searching for answers about the old world? Every time I think about turning back, I think about the sound of his voice in the comics back in the vault. Knights and gunslingers stood for something. For now, I pray to whatever stars still burn that Dad is alive and that he can hear me when 3 Dog tells our story. My name is Mordecai, and this is my tale of 2 Wastelands.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Tale of 2 Wastelands with Mordecai. So we're actually in our house right now in Megaton because I went ahead and grabbed all of the loot that we'd been leaving in that suitcase in Springvale and all of the loot in the Arlington Library and consolidated it in this locker. I also sold a bunch of stuff, bought some more stim packs, doctor bags, tried to get ammo. We're still just don't have a lot of it. It's a constant problem. We're going to go outside of the city for a second here to see if we can get the weapons merchant to spawn. This is a doctor guy.
Welcome, weary traveler. You look like a traveler in need of relaxation and the finest of chemical assistance. Well, wander no more, my good friend, for I am Doc Hoff, procurer of the finest of medical goods and chemical assistance. Now, how may I help you?
What
Tell
do you
me
got
what
on
you
you?
need.
6 stim packs.
Maybe
Really,
I've
that's
got
it?
your fix.
We'll buy purified water and maybe fixing things. That's a pretty good repair boost. Yeah, why not? Also buy the stim packs. Drink some water, and since we're a good
Try
guy,
the brass lantern.
let's give this guy some water.
Please, do you have any water? I'm so thirsty.
Here you go.
You mean you don't want anything for it? I don't have any caps or anything. I can just have it for free?
Yeah, why not? You need it more than I do.
Really? Seriously? My God. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll never forget this.
He says that, but next time you talk to him, he wants more. It's never enough. All right, let's head to GNR and turn in this quest since we bothered to do it in the first place. You put the satellite up last time. All right, I did your dirty work.
Hey, all right! The hero of the Wasteland returns.
Thanks, I'm just happy to help. All the rust and the ruins threatening to jab tetanus into my asshole really made it all the worthwhile. I'm just glad to help.
Hey, you're the one that deserves all the thanks. You struck a major blow against tyranny. Now, GNR can be heard clear across the capital Wasteland again. That'll give Eden and those muties something to think about. But before I get back to my calling, I bet you want to hear about your dad.
How did you know? Of course I want to know.
When your dad passed through here, he and I talked for a good long time. He's a real stand-up kind of guy. He mentioned some scientific mumbo-jumbo, which didn't make sense to me, and mentioned something called Project Purity. He also said something about going to visit a Dr. Lee in Rivet City. Then he left in a hurry.
Where's Rivet City?
You've never heard of Rivet City? Wow. Just wow. Well, a whole bunch of people got together and turned a beached aircraft carrier into a town. Pretty cool, huh? Just follow the river south from here. There's no way you can miss it.
All right.
Anytime you need a place to crash, duck in here. Be glad to provide.
And we just got a bunch of XP, which means level up. And we even got an achievement. All right, let's level up then. So what do we want here? Science, sneak, gun, speech, lockpick. I feel like all of those are valid choices. We could just keep pushing lockpick up and get it to like 50 so we can start picking average locks. Obviously, guns just going up is good. Speech going up is good. Science going up so we can actually hack into some terminals could be good. I kind of want to go lockpick. I feel like the gun skill, you think that's causing us issues? Because we've made it this far with only 1 point in guns, and it hasn't been the worst thing of all time. I think it increases your damage with guns, so maybe that is worth doing. I'm gonna do lockpick. I really want to be able to lockpick more stuff that we run into. If we put all of our points into it, it goes up to 40, so not enough to get it where we need it, but I'm thinking we go intense training again. There's a lot of perks we just can't take because we don't have the attribute point for it. So I'm looking at the perks right now, and maybe we should have invested into science, because if we can get science 50, intelligence 5, we can boost our strength to 10. I think that's permanently. Like, we get plus 15 damage threshold when below a certain amount of health, but I think our strength will go up to 10. That would be absolutely massive for us. I'm pretty tempted to reload and level up science, because if we get science to 50, 10 strength, all of our guns will be better. We can carry more. All right, let's do that. All right, get our science up to 15. So we obviously still can't take that, and we won't be able to for a while. We need to get our intelligence to 5, though, to do it. So there you go. I just feel like that's going to be a big power spike for us whenever we can unlock it. We need to find more Big Book of Sciences. We're actually potentially about to run into one, though, when we go to Rivet City. So I'm thinking we head from, I think, the Arlington Library. I think that's the quickest route. It's a dangerous one. There's tons of super mutants on the way, but I think this is the best route. Ooh, what's in here? A Guns and Bullet magazine. Awesome. I'll take that. What is firing over there? Super mutants shooting up at Brotherhood of Steel, guys. Is that the Brotherhood of Steel base? I don't think so. Weird, but useful. Oh god, a super mutant master. That is horrifying. You have gained the Lord Death perk. I think that's just for killing stuff. We've killed a lot of stuff. What does that actually do for us? Lord Death. You gain a damage bonus against everything because you like killing everything. Perfect. I think masters are the last variant of super mutant before overlords, and that's what I'm afraid of. Oh, is this the Citadel? No. What the F is this? I thought the Citadel was somewhere over here, but I guess it could be on this side. Yeah, maybe it is. Okay. Good to know. We can always run back here if we need someone to shoot for us. All right, so there's the Jefferson Memorial. We're gonna have to go there eventually. What is that? Oh, a Mirelurk. Lovely. Yeah, we did repair our Chinese assault rifle and our armor, so we're actually doing pretty good on that front. Where are you going? Shoot him in the head, shoot him in the head. That was not very good. Yeah, see, Chinese assault rifles, pretty dang good. We can actually kill a Mirelurk with it. Couldn't kill one just a few episodes ago. Why would I want to come over here? I wouldn't. All right, we're gonna swim. Try to avoid the super mutants. I wish there was more underwater exploration in Fallout games. Like, it's kind of underrated. First off, you can like barely see it all, which sucks. But it'd be cool to be able to explore and actually find stuff down here. I feel like Fallout 4 is like the best example of that. There was supposed to be a bunch of underwater stuff, but they got rid of it last minute. Super disappointing. Even like an underwater vault would be super cool. Again, I think that's something they got rid of in Fallout 4, so they thought of it. They had the potential. There's actually a couple quests we can do here. One of them involves that android one. We haven't really asked any questions about it, so we don't have any information, but you can, I think, kind of start it here or get it moving in the right direction. All right, well, maybe it was worth swimming because we got to avoid super mutants. Should be able to get to Rivet City. We do still have this super mutant outpost. I'm gonna just try to get past it. I think there's some decent loot in it, but is it worth spending all of our sniper rifle shots on it? I don't feel like it is. Let's just keep running. Another reason to come to Rivet City, and maybe we should have done it as soon as possible, is there is an intelligence bobblehead here. Now, I don't know what Tale of Two Wastelands changed it to. In the vanilla game, it just gives you +1 to your intelligence, but obviously they don't do that for us.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
So I'm interested to see what their version does. Maybe something that gives us some extra skill points, that'd be nice.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City.
I'm looking for my father. I'm looking for a Dr. Lee. I'm researching Rivet City's history. I don't answer to you. I'm just wandering around. Forget it. I'm out of here. Honestly, all three of these are valid options. I'm researching Rivet City's history. I don't know if you want to go around telling people what we're looking for.
Research, huh? I can't help you there. But you're free to ask around inside. Just don't start any trouble.
Why did you all decide to live on this rusty old tub?
We're the safest, most secure city in the Wasteland. Nothing can get in here without our say-so.
You know about Rivet City's history?
I don't exactly have time to worry about the history around here, now do I? I've got to worry about what's happening on it now.
Okay.
Carry on then.
Kind of an ass, but okay.
There was some sort of battle in the city yesterday.
Let's wait an hour. Maybe we can go into the market. Yes. This is big because we've been needing some more shops in our life.
Let me or a security
Especially a weapon
officer...
shop.
This here is Flack and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here.
Aren't you afraid someone will use your own guns to rob you? You have a good selection, but these display models don't look very well maintained.
I don't put the good stuff out on the table. If you're interested, I can show you the stuff in the locker.
Okay. Is there anywhere I can get a drink?
Try the Muddy Rudder. They don't ask too many questions down on the lower deck.
Know anything about the history of Rivet City?
Fred, I can't help you, pal. Been here for years, but all I know about the history is that it's a safe place to settle down. Maybe Bannon can help you out. He sure acts like he knows it all.
All right, let's see what you got for sale. Nothing too great on the actual weapons and armor front. What does he have for like gun mods? Assault rifle, heavy barrel, increases condition. I guess we're using a Chinese assault rifle now, though, so that doesn't really help. What kind of ammo do you have? He has some 308. We'll buy it. He has some 5.56. We'll buy that as well. We're kind of running out of money, actually. All right, sweet.
Another set of... If you need more ammo, this is where to get it.
To know if you see
Yeah?
anything out of the ordinary.
Like in all the new shops.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers.
I see you're also a person of refinement.
Between you and me, keeping out the riffraff is good for business.
So you're on the city council.
Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes.
Yeah, screw Seagrave Holmes. Whoever he is, you think he's a threat to your influence?
A threat? No, of course not. Well, maybe. He wants to replace me on the council. He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. Now, if someone were to find something incriminating in his room, well, let's just say I would be very appreciative.
Okay. Why are you guys living on this boat?
It's a place to live, safe from raiders and super mutants. With Dr. Lee on our side, maybe we can even begin to rebuild the world.
Okay. Do you know anything about Rivet City's history?
Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the Wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave?
Wait, I'm sure Rivet City has been around longer than that. Come on, tell me the whole truth. That makes sense and explains why you're on the council. We'll go with the more diplomatic one because we can't pass that speech check.
Precisely. After sponsoring the settlement and organizing the city council, I took my rightful place at its head. Oh, of course, we're all equals there. People would complain if we didn't at least say that. But you and I know better, don't we?
Sure, man.
Come back soon.
Kind of seems like he's a little full of
I'm looking
himself.
for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
All right, let's talk to Seagraves.
Howdy, I'm Seagrave. Seagrave Holmes. I have a little of just about everything here.
You're very, very pale. What have you got to sell?
I've got a little bit of everything.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. He also has some ammo. What do you know about the android from the Commonwealth? You know where I can get something to drink? Bannon tells me you're trying to steal his council seat.
Steal it? Hardly. He runs the council like it's his own personal bank account. He's supposed to represent all the market businesses, not just himself. It's about time he was replaced.
Okay, what do you know about Rivet City's history?
Oh, I really wouldn't know. I mean, long as I can remember, she's just been here, soaking up all the repairs and attention we can give her. I grabbed a wrench and joined in the reconstruction pretty much first thing out of the womb, but I never really cared about the politics.
Can you think of anyone from back then who might know more?
Last feller I remember from back then was Mr. Pinkerton, and he must have left about a decade ago, after that spat with the science team. He used to have a storage shed in the broken-off bow of the ship. We always thought he was crazy for keeping stuff there. Might have kept a couple records down there, I guess. Careful, though. Ship's a bit treacherous down there in her belly.
All right. What can you tell me about the reconstruction?
Oh, well, the old girl had seen a lot of damage, especially where the Mirelurks used to nest, and where the super mutants kept trying to get in. I guess the mutants and the Myers got so busy fighting each other, it gave us the time we needed to make this place shipshape. Does that tell you what you need to know? Anyway, we're here in Rivet City, and she's in good hands now.
All right.
Oh, right. I sort of lose track of time talking about the old girl.
What do you know about the android from the Commonwealth?
Some dang fool was selling android recordings. I was just as big a fool for buying one. Here, have mine. Nothing but a damn hoax anyway.
Sure.
See you.
A request for help.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case because this recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the
Don't mind me,
Wasteland to
mister.
perform facial reconstruction.
Don't slouch.
I also need someone who
Chew your
knows a great
food.
deal about computers.
Don't give me that look.
I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else.
Okay, interesting. So let's head down to Dr. Lee because I kind of want that intelligence bobblehead before I forget about it. I want to see what it does. Yeah, so if we go down here. Plus, you know, we can ask about Dad, I guess.
For the most advanced scientific center in the capital Wasteland, I find your...
Yoink.
Look, Dr.
5
We've
extra
been
skill
over
points
this.
when reading
We
magazines.
don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't
That's...
care. This lab is dedicated to solving real
I don't know how good that
problems.
is. I guess it makes skill books increase your whatever by plus 25. So you can have 25 in a skill and then boost it up high enough
Yes. But
to go to the next
Lee,
tier. Yeah, that's
Dr.
pretty
Lee
good.
is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake. The technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
Anyways,
Did you hear about the fight?
let's talk to Dr. Lee.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Wait, how do you know who I am? Have we met? You know my father? Have you seen him? Where is he? Tell me now. How do you know who I am?
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same.
It's a lot of stuff. I'm trying to find my father. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
I left the vault to look for him. Screw the vault. I'm not staying there. Things didn't work out there. I don't want to get into it. This is about me. This is about my father. Things didn't work out.
I see. Well, I'm afraid your father is no longer here.
If he was here, then do you know where he went?
Yes, I do. I told him repeatedly that it's too late, that the project is too far gone to be revived. He insisted he can just pick up where we left off 20 years ago and said he could prove it to me. So he headed off to the old lab. I advised against it, but he went anyway.
Where is your old lab?
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Okay, can you tell me more about my parents?
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know?
What was my father like back then?
James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again.
I never knew my mother. What can you tell me about her?
Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you.
Why did she die? What happened?
Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
I understand. I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yes, well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough. Okay.
What do you know about the city's history?
I could tell you all about the science lab, but even though I was here near the start, I can't really help with the details of how it all worked out. It all seems like a lifetime ago. I'm afraid I've had a lot of things on my mind since those early days.
Okay. Is there any way you can help me out?
Look, I don't want to be harsh, but I have problems of my own. I don't have the resources to support James's foolish endeavors, or you're chasing after him. I'm sorry.
Jeez, okay.
You understand, I have enough to worry about already.
Tell me about this project you worked on with my father.
Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
What was the point of it?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once, No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated.
Why didn't it work?
We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment.
Why did you stop working on it? What happened?
You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the Purifier.
Why is my father so determined to work on this project again?
Project Purity was everything to us. It was the first thing we thought about when we woke up, the last thing we talked about before sleep. Some of us changed over the years, but apparently James hasn't.
Okay. What is this lab? What are you doing here?
This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule.
Okay.
Good luck finding your father.
Thanks. I appreciate the help you didn't give me when I asked for it. Yeah, she's, Dr. Madison Lee is actually in Fallout 4. She's, like, working for the Institute. Is she the only reoccurring character between the two games? Maybe? She could be. Holotape. I don't know if I've ever seen this before.
The android's decided on extreme measures.
Good to see you.
He knows all the techniques of the retrieval trade, and is afraid facial reconstruction isn't enough. He wants his memories erased and replaced with new ones. I don't know how that's gonna work. Start asking around for trustworthy tech heads. We need to find something called a circuit neuralizer, and a person who knows how to use one. Also, we have a lipoplasticator and microdermal graftalizer. Now we need to find a doctor able and willing to perform the facial reconstruction. We need to hurry. They've come very close to discovering the railroad.
Okay. Yeah, railroad. They call them androids in this. They call them synths in 4. But it's all the same thing. I think this is like the prelude to it. So, I don't know if we can ask about it, but yeah, we were basically told Pinkerton on this side of the boat should know the actual history, so we'll go this way. It's weird we didn't get a quest marker update for it. Maybe we need to talk to more people, but I know where it is, so we can just go there. Plus he spelled it out for us. I don't feel too bad about doing that. Should have used Radix. I always forget to use them. I guess we'll use one now because we're about to go into more water, so every little bit helps. We did have that radiation suit, but I ended up putting it away. It's potentially useful, but it just weighs too much, and we don't have a lot of like extra carry weight to spare because our guns and armor are actually very heavy. All right. Ooh, this is hard locked. Well, I think there's a second door then. Kind of drowning. We're kind of drowning. I'm dead. All right, let's try that again without drowning. We need the rebreather from New Vegas. Okay, at least we can stick our head up here. There's Mirelurks in here. It's also like apparently glitching out a little bit. Yes, there's the Mirelurk. Oh crap! Can they attack underwater? I don't know, man. I just don't know. Please move out of the way. Okay. All right, we're getting rocked. Shoot him. Come on, you could have missed 295% chances. Oh boy, we're going to die. Yep. All right, let's try this again. Make sure we're well prepared. Go, 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 go. Get the sniper rifle out. Oh crap. There's so many Mirelurks. You have to be careful. There's like traps everywhere in this place. Not know how to use stairs. That's good for us. Okay. Yes, there's a gas leak in this one. I want to use my sniper rounds on them. She's the Chinese assault rifle. We have a lot of ammo for it, so. Alright, there we go. We survived. Grab this. 44 Magnum. Sick. It's our first one. Okay, let's be very, very careful here. They already set off that tripwire. 2 shotguns right there. Some frag mines. Stim pack. Ooh, purified water. Yeah, we can't disarm this. Don't have a high enough repair skill. Alright, so this is where we're supposed to go. Don't use that terminal, you push this button instead. Alright, that wasn't too bad, we found it. There's a lot of skill books in here. Big Book of Science. There's a DC Medicine, and there's another one over here, I think. Dean's Electronics, yep. He doesn't need them. He's kind of a dick anyway, so. Hey.
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already.
What kind of work do you do in here?
The secret kind. Well, if you must know, I'm an electrician and computer expert, and I'm a bit of a surgeon. Really, the most gifted scientist you'll find. I'm the guy that got Rivet City up and running in the first place. And after all that, Lee and her gang of flunkies pushed me out. Ha! Project Purity, indeed. What a bunch of morons. They can't even clean some water.
It was a pain in the ass to find you. What do you do here anyway? Tell me about the city's history.
What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going.
I hear you're the only one who knows the truth about Rivet City's founding.
Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight.
Setting the record straight is exactly my goal.
For that, you have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck, about 40 years ago. We were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton.
So you used to be in charge? How'd you end up here?
That lasted until about 18 years ago, when those ambitious backbiters like Lee and her little team showed up. She came in with her big Purity Project pipe dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. But hell, if I'm leaving the city I made great.
What do you know about Project Purity?
Who cares? It's some hydroponics pipe dream that Lee's been working on forever. Waste of time and effort, I say. Apparently, though, my teams cared more about it than they did about little things like defense systems or making this ship float again. Treacherous bastards, all of them.
Do you have any hard evidence of all of this?
Of course I do. A good scientist always keeps track of their data. Here, they probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place.
Nice, nice. It was a pain in the ass to find you. What do you do here?
I live here. It's where I do my work, and it's far away from Dr. Lee and all those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past my defenses, which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me, so I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything. Don't let your guard down.
All right. Well, we got what we came for. You do come back here, though. I think maybe one more time. The question is, can we use the front door to leave now? Because that would be very, very helpful. Otherwise, we're going to have to swim back out. Yes. Awesome. All right, let's head back to Moira then. Tell her the good news. Is this the last Wasteland survival guide quest we have to do? It might be.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
Yes, after a lot of searching, I got the real history of Rivet City.
Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it.
It began as a successful science station and traders settled in around it.
Huh. I would have figured the science station came afterwards. Well, good to see genius get rewarded. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these. For the next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future.
Sweet. Is that it for the last chapter?
It certainly is. With that last bit of info, I'm all done. For all your hard work, I want you to have this mini nuke. I kept meaning to use it to dig a well, but honestly, it just makes me nervous. Now, I just need to do a few last tweaks, and it'll be ready to print and distribute. Thanks for all the help.
Let me guess, you need me to go print and distribute it. Thanks, I'm pretty proud of it. How's the final product?
Oh, it's great! Why, with the information here, we'll save hundreds of lives, maybe even thousands. I'll share these with the traders, and soon everyone will know about the Wasteland Survival Guide. But first, here, the very first copy of our book goes to you. I couldn't have done it without you, my Wasteland Survival expert.
As a result of your painstaking research for the Wasteland Survival Guide, your survival skills have improved. Is that just a flat increase to our survival skill? No. What does it actually do? +4 bonus to poison resistance and radiation resistance and 10 extra health. I feel like that's different than vanilla Fallout 3. But yeah, that's a big quest done for us. Awesome. We've been working on that a while now. Cool, so we still have some time. We could try to head for Dad. We could try to go to Arafu. We could go to the Jury Street Metro station as well, right here. I kind of want to do that. I think there's going to be a pretty decent reward for us there. I'm hoping we don't need to lockpick, though. Now, I know where most of the bobbleheads are in this game. There's one in Arafu, so we could go there. It's the repair one, but I think you have to pick a lock to get to it. So I don't know if we could. Actually, no, I think we could because we got that bobblehead that increases magazine skills by an extra 5. Yeah, we could go grab that next time if we want to do the Arafu quest. Don't know what the repair bobblehead does in TTW. Maybe something good, maybe something not so good. It seems like, in general, bobbleheads aren't as good as they normally are. I would much rather have the special points. But we're also just starting with way less, so it's kind of a little biased. But then all of the skill bobbleheads were pretty good in the old game. They seem like they're made for a lot more of a long-term playthrough, which that's what we're doing, so it's pretty good, I guess. It's better than just increasing the skill, because that's what it used to do, right? I think I'm getting it mixed up with Fallout 4's bobbleheads. Yeah, I guess I'd prefer... Did a car just explode? I guess I would prefer TTWs, because, yeah, vanilla game just increased your repair skill by 15. For some reason, I thought it was like Fallout 4's for a second. Yeah, well, TTWs is better than. I don't really like skill bobbleheads that just give skill points because you max out on your skill points anyway, so it's kind of just a waste. I guess at least this way you get like permanent perks that will probably help you for the rest of the game. I think that's why we haven't become addicted yet to any drugs, despite us using a bunch that one time, is because our medicine bobblehead helps with that. 10% less likely. Jury Street Metro. Isn't it this? I'm misremembering. I think I might be. Oh, there's a dead guy here. Oh, that's Prime. No, this is right. I don't think this guy spawns until you come here. I feel like raiders pop out. Yeah, that's the guy we were looking for, and he has the Xuanlong Chinese assault rifle, which is the unique variant of the Chinese assault rifle that has a higher crit chance. Not too bad. I don't know why it does less damage. It might be... Oh, it's because it uses 5mm bullets. Okay. What's the other difference? The heck are you?
Those raiders strapped me with explosives. You've got to help me.
Attempt to disarm. You failed to disarm the trap. She doesn't even have like a collar on her. I don't know. Okay. I thought she'd blow up at some point. I guess not. See ya. All right, let's go into this. See what's inside.
Time to tear you
Raiders.
apart. Yeah, tear them apart. Yeah, tear them apart.
Lots of raiders.
The hell with this. You like that, huh? You like that? Come on, come on. Screw this. Time to die.
Can't really use that unique
God damn, I'm glad that wasn't
Chinese
me.
assault rifle until we go grab the minigun ammo that we picked up before. It's kind of cool. It uses minigun ammo. It means you can get a lot of it. Ooh, I will take that junk food though. We are pretty hungry. I'm too lazy to walk back to the house. Grenade rifle. We could grab it. We have a little bit of carry weight. I don't mind going into these sorts of kind of small dungeons. I mean, I think that's the entire thing, because you just get good stuff in them. Like even just a little bit of extra ammo is really good for us right now. Plus, I kind of just enjoy looting stuff. Let's drink out of this. All right, I think that is it. Not a bad little haul from such a small little place. Let's head back out. Oh, are those raiders? Oh no, those are Black Talon Company mercs. I think it's because our karma is so high, so these guys will actually like hunt us down basically whenever we're in DC. They're gonna try to talk to us. Let's just jump on them. I think he just shot my grenade mid-air. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Alright. Let's try that again. Let's not let him shoot my grenade out of the air. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Let's get some cover. Heal up a bit. What is that? Random raiders. Where did they come from? Could you guys fight each other? Come on. No. Shoot each other. I don't think Talon mercs and raiders get along, do they? Let's take out you. Yeah, they seem to be, oh no, there you go. Okay. Let them kill each other. Private contract, kill Mordecai. I mean, I would think the Talon Company mercs would just destroy raiders. Yep. And now that everyone's weakened, we can pick off the survivors. No, we can't. I can't believe he tanked 3 sniper shots. All right. Jeez. Chinese assault rifle, reinforced combat armor. Oh boy. Let's drop ours. Let's switch to that. How much better is that actually? This is a little bit more repaired, but it does give you a little bit of extra damage threshold. Maybe these are the raiders who stuck an explosive or something on that random lady who ran past. I have no idea. All right, let's read the note. Boys and girls, we've got ourselves another holier-than-thou white knight that needs putting down. Here are the details. Name, Mordecai. Race, Caucasian. Sex, male. The bounty's 1,000 caps this time around, and for a change of pace, they want the head this time. Good hunting. We could also... That's pretty good armor. We could also switch to this. It looks way cooler. Looks pretty badass. We could go with this. I'm perfectly content with it. So this is one of the broadcast towers that are kind of, I feel like, randomly in Fallout 3, where you can turn it on. Whoa, what's that? Is there a call for me? Turn on broadcast towers. Yeah, and then you can switch to this. Obviously, we don't have the radio on. I wonder, maybe I'll turn it on for a second. It's just Morse code. I did see this sewer grate right here. I wonder if it's related to it. Could also be a world of pain, though. All right, if it's just Morse code, we don't need to listen to it. I thought it might give us a location. But yeah, most of these will kind of like lead you to like underground bunkers or little hideaways. Just kind of random, and like as a kid, I never investigated them because I'm like, well, what the heck is this? Is it just kind of for fun kind of thing? I think it's actually this radio. Big Book of Science, nice. Yep, see, we just turned it off by turning off that little thing. Pretty cool, I like little hidden things like this. We can also push this button. Find the actual little hideout. Apparently it's a raider hideout. I feel like raiders are gonna spawn on top of us. The game really likes to do that. Is there really nothing down here besides dead bodies? Okay. I think maybe obviously what's implied is that Morse code thing's going off and raiders came and killed the person. I don't really know. It's one of those things where it's like, well, is this a pre-war situation or post-war? Because the bodies in there make it look like raiders came down here and killed them recently, but who knows? Kind of interesting, it gives us a quest marker for that though. Yeah, so we can go to all the different ones and activate them. I think they all lead to something. That one is on the disappointing side, but we did get a Big Book of Science, which is always super, super good. But I am going to end the video there for today. It might be a little short, but I don't feel like we have enough time to go start something big, like a dungeon or a quest. I don't want these videos to go on too long, as that seems to make people not watch them if they're too long, which is weird to me. But anyways, if you enjoyed this content and made it this far, consider liking, subscribing, or possibly hyping up the video if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out.